Hello, my name is Gabby and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, then welcome to my channel, and today's video is going to be one where I talk about all of the books that I want to attempt to read in the month of May. There will be content warnings down in the description below, and for this TBR I wanted to do a mix of my spring TBR, some books that I just want to finish, and just some other random books too. I also wanted to give myself room to add things and also just edit things, so we're only going to be talking about 4 books today. There are 2 books that I want to finish and then just 2 others. So yeah, with that, let's get started. So for the books I want to finish, these are all books that I failed to finish this April, but it does look like this month there's a much better chance of that actually happening. And the first of those books is Redemptor by Jordan Ifueko, which is the sequel to Raybearer. Raybearer is a West African fantasy that follows our main character Tarisai, who has been raised in isolation by her mother, who was often absent from her childhood. When she reaches the right age, her mother sends her to the capital to compete with other children for a spot on the Crown Prince's Council. Each council member gets connected to the others through the Ray, which creates a very deep bond between all of the members. This is a closeness that Tarisai craves, however her mother made a wish for her to kill the Crown Prince, and she is feeling compelled to obey this wish. So I am currently doing a reading vlog for this book, or at least trying my best to. I did try to finish it over my spring break. That did not happen, but by the time this video will be out, I will have either graduated from college or at least be done with my assignments. And that feels like a good time to finish this book and also finish the vlog. Also feels a little bit like a reward because it's Redemptor and it's Raybearer. I am so excited to finish this, although I do think it is a duology, which makes me a little sad because I don't want it to end. But I am curious to see how it all goes. I will say this book has not gone like I thought it would so far, but I am just insanely grateful to be back with these characters and the writing and the world and just like everything overall. There's just so many things and characters that I've fallen in love with over the course of this book and Raybearer, and I just appreciate how the series always intrigues and engages me, and it always just feels so satisfying and beautiful whenever I read it. And yeah, I'm just so grateful for this series, and I'm curious and interested to see where it all ends. And sad. Also sad. So next up is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. This follows our main character who has been obsessed with the lost city of Weep since he was 5 years old. However, he believes that he is not the correct person for his dream to have chosen, as he thinks he is not bold enough. But when a legendary godslayer and warriors present him with the opportunity, he finds himself with the chance to either seize his dream or lose it forever. I have fallen so in love with this book, which, despite all of the hype around it, was kind of unexpected for me. I just love being able to open up this book and relax and just get lost in all that it has to offer. And also I just ordered the sequel, so I may be able to binge this series this month, which will be fun if that happens. But we'll just have to see how I'm feeling by the end of this. This series is pretty long, but it is well on its way to 5 stars, and I am just loving my time with this story. And I'm just so happy that I can finally experience the love everyone else seems to have for this author's stories. Because I'd always just felt like left out from that, but like now I'm in it, so it's great. Okay, so now it's time to talk about the other 2 books. And the first of those 2 books is Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World. And this is a sequel to Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. Aristotle and Dante follows 2 boys who are really opposite of one another, however they develop a special bond once they meet. And this bond ends up helping them grow into who they want to be as individuals and also help them learn like the most important truths of their lives. Okay, so I feel like I'm reading a lot of sequels in May, which I love because I just have a ton of series to catch up to. I've been waiting for this sequel ever since I finished book 1 quite a few years ago now, and I am just so excited that it is finally out and in my hands. I do think that I need a refresher on book 1, but after that it will finally be time for this. I am most excited to be back in this atmosphere that the first book created. I would love to see that show up again here. And I'm excited to keep following the characters. It's been a while, so I'm hoping I still like them, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Aristotle and Dante was a 5-star read for me, so we should be good. I'm curious to see where it all goes. I haven't really looked into much about it. I haven't even looked at the synopsis. But what I have heard has been pretty good, so this should be fun and also a surprise, which is also fun. I'm really hoping for another 5-star read here, which also goes for all of the books in this video, because I feel like they all definitely could be. So the last book that I want to attempt to read this month is Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers. This follows our main character Grace, who just completed her PhD in astronomy. When she goes to Vegas, she gets drunk and ends up marrying a woman who is a complete stranger, and this is something that is very out of character for her. Feeling confused and unfulfilled with her degree, she flees from her parents' high expectations and moves to New York with her new wife. However, when reality starts to show itself again, Grace must face all that she has been running from. So every once in a while, I'll hear about a book that as soon as I hear about it, I'm like, okay, yes, I need this book now and I need to read it as soon as possible. And this book is 100% without a doubt one of those books. I have been slowly putting together a book haul and we are making some progress, and it does kind of feel a little bit weird to talk about this book before I film and upload that book haul, but we are going to go with it because, like I said, I need it. I need to read this. This is one of those books that I feel like could be my book of the year because I feel like it could really impact me and affect me emotionally, and also just end up meaning a lot to me. It all just sounds so beautiful and amazing. I feel like I've only heard beautiful and amazing things. So yeah, I am definitely looking forward to starting this. Okay, so that is all I have for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and answer the question that'll be around here if you want to do that. And hopefully I will see you here next time. Bye!